they throw the pick six, they'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. That's fielded in the end zone.
Like
and he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first two drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
Like, see if you can just go to my name.
How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Ryan being chased out left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Eddie Goldman with a sack.
Someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores.
I don't think I can play with running quarterback.
I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield, get after the quarterback.
Been such
different, and I like to run with my quarterback, so I just don't think I need to have a running quarterback.
After the sack on 1st down, Ryan looking for Jones, and it's intercepted.
Who you got?
It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice, get rid of it.
I'm going to have to change my whole style. Like playing on my defensive line ain't getting it. Like I'm going to have to start
when you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Now Trubisky to throw. Flush to his right. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A Chicago first down, the former Jag Allen Robinson on the catch from Trubisky. 13-0 is the score after 1 on EA Sports. The former Gamecock here. This is Mike Davis.
Yeah, that's what I'm like. The way I've been playing the last few Maddens,
it's a pickup of 10
I'm just not going to be able to.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through. I think if he comes back to the huddle, he better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
This is Cohen. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, they go right back to Cohen. And he'll be dropped at about the 11 after only a yard.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Back-to-back 1-yard runs here, so that leaves him with a 3rd down at 8.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that's going to make this a 16-0 ball game. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive. Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out.
Probably like 1 in 1,000 or some shit. So you
red light there. Green light means go. Red light means stop.
Up.
Looks like he had green on that play.
They go play action here on first down. And he's taken down. Back
you didn't see who that was back there.
That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Yeah, I was trying to do a wide receiver flip, but I had went past that and had the backup QB.
Quarterback gets hit.
And Matt
they
Sharp
need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack.
So let him get it to even catch a snap.
Now it's Ryan. Looking deep for Julio. And that'll be incomplete.
Oh,
good
and that play,
that play. They couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls, and you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Bitching, but I ain't getting nothing really favorable.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their own 42.
Yeah.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. He released that awkwardly. It almost looked like a pitcher who gripped his fastball a little too hard and let it go late, and it bounced in front of the plate.
Yeah, one of those fastballs that ends up at 57 feet, not 60 feet, 6 inches. Just a little short with the arm, which is unusual because we saw him in warm-ups. He's got a big, strong arm when he delivers it with confidence.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Davis. He's got the 1st down here inside the 30. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell that there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get your normal ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
On 1st down, Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14. Here's Trubisky. And he fires one that's intercepted. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks him. And he'll be stopped shy of the 15 at the 14-yard line on the return.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 15.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
You got it. You got it.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for third down.
Switch up, switch up.
From the shotgun, Ryan. And it's complete. Hooper. And all the way down to the 26. A big play there just before halftime.
I wonder if Julio would have do a block.
Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? And when you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They went zooming past that number there. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Ryan. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, because imagine people with, I mean, it ain't much
so the sack pushes him
development
back,
you got
and now
to do
third
to
and long
Khalil
for
Mack,
Ryan and the
but
Falcons.
I'm sure when you get all his shit at 99, that shit going to be gay.
A fake to Freeman. Now it's Ryan. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kyle Fuller.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll go option on 2nd down, right side. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter.
Can't pause on the kickoff.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he probably should have stayed in the end zone as he'll muster a reach. Up to only the 14-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
I'm going back to you.
From the gun, it's Ryan. And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. Khalil Mack in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Here's Ryan. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. He was looking for Mohamed Sanu there. And now it's 3rd down. Well, this secondary has done such a good job of frustrating these receivers tonight. Another example right there on the deep ball.
Sometimes when the sun goes down and it's just the bright lights in the stadium, there's a little extra spring in their step, doesn't it? And that's what we're seeing from the defenders. Doesn't matter what it's man or zone. Deep ball, short ball, and that was a deep one there. They're making plays on the football, contesting everything.
The punter Bosher on now as he gets this one away. On the return is Cohen. 12 yards on the return that time. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. This is Gabriel out on the left side. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. A pass for negative yardage, obviously no good. Maybe he shouldn't have thrown it, or maybe he shouldn't have caught it.
And I think we were seeing it at the same time, weren't we? Maybe you let that one go, right? Because you can see the long...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Keanu Neal. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw it right into it for an interception.
After you caught it, they made me.
Ryan will bring the Falcons up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Caught on the right side by Jones. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And they're going to have a 3rd down.
I got tripped this side. I got tripped this side. We got 3.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. And that is incomplete. There defensively was Buster's screen to knock it away.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. He was trying to find Anthony Miller there. And now it's 2nd down.
You were
Had
on
the
the
right
run.
idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
Now Cohen. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Like the way they got them backs moving in the
into the hands
like
of his
that,
tight end.
you could just take a
10 yards on the
dive.
pick up there, it'll be 2nd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
He'll buy some time right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer gets confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On 2nd and 11 now. Trubisky looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Cohen. The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. picked up by Keanu Neal. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Ryan and the Falcons now come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. They'll run with Freeman here to begin the drive. Room here to run. And they can't bring him down. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
Now Ryan. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. We have not seen a whole lot of wide-open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. On 2nd down, Freeman. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here's Ryan to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Eddie Jackson picks it.
It looked like that lineman was
To
going
the
to get him.
races, down the right side. And he will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
I got 2 fucking pick
Pinheiro
sixes.
now to add the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
I see what I need to be doing. It's just late.
Let's go, D.
Back to the air. Ryan after the pick 6. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense that's well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
And all the way down to the 36-yard line. A big play there, Ryan to Jones. 45 yards. Here's Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Add this game to the last one, and they moved the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Khalil Mack make that now 4 sacks for him in tonight's ball game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Check. Crunch. 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 Kill. 11.
Now it's Ryan. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Throw right side, caught by Ridley. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28.
But that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Khalil Mack, my goodness, make that now 5 sacks for him in this ball game. Really, really turning in an incredible performance. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
You've been on my ass, baby.
Ryan. His throw caught right around the 6. A nice job to get 11 out of that pass play, but now they face a 3rd and goal.
All that practice time came to fruition on that play. All those timing routes that they worked out through training camp, OTAs, minicamp, and just regular season, they got it done on that one. An outcut, ball was delivered, and picked up the completion.
Give them a couple on the run there, and now they're in that in-between area here on 4th and goal. And maybe a final chance to get on the scoreboard here. This is 4th and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
4th down
40 yards out, and the Falcons cut into that lead. Now Ryan leading the Falcons up to go for 2. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give him credit for that. Too little, too late, but pressure, down he goes.
I'm pressing to that should have been released.
So trying to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters. Quick
like, did you see the triangle, the tight end? I was pressing, like, I'm coming forward, like, fuck.
4th, they had to try the onside kick. Can't fault him for the effort, at least.
No, you can't
It's like, as soon as, even once you get him squared up, like, he not, like, the release is slow as shit.
You've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and...
There he goes, right side.
You're a treat, bro.
Touchdown, Chicago. Mitchell Trubisky, his 2nd touchdown of the night, and the Bears will extend their lead. Extra point safely through, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. He's going to let it fly. And my goodness, another interception. It's Ha-Ha Clinton Dix with a pick.
So many times we end a game, and as we're recapping it, we're talking about what offenses did and how they won the game. Let's flip this one over. The defense, they frustrated the offense the entire ball game. That's why they're walking out of here with a victory.
And they're going to love to walk out of here with that as their final act, that interception. Good way for them to end it.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
On 2nd down, it's Montgomery. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling.
That's just the way that's the way it is. Like, what, I got to pinch every play?
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
Gargling Khalil Mack shit. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, he's good.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say good night, everybody.
Who did they play? Yeah, for real. Sound like he running. I'll send it to you. Yeah, I do. Oh, hold up. I ain't mean to send it to you, Drew. I don't think I did. Yeah, I did. I bagged out. I'm finna send it.
I just got bags from Prada. Rolling up. I'm in a brand new model. It'll be here tomorrow. I don't got fears or problems. Only got real ones round them. Only got. It take a week to count it. Then I'm back up. Name the place and we back up. Running these racks up. 100 meals a week after. Down from laughter. When they come to handles, never had one. With a bad one. Made a meal today and they my last one. Oh, I had to get back up. I had to get back up. You better call back up. I'm running it down to finish. I don't play, get down to get it. Talk about that, come slide, I'm with it. Gonna see me now, on God, I'm lit. I know that you tryna go big. Better run up the cash, the road spin. Made it, kill it, and did it again. But the intent on down to win. I can't feel bad about it. I know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. Know you sad about it. I'm moving too fast, I can't stop. Wiping it down with the paint hot. Left hand on the wheel. I'm closing the top of the raindrop. I'm keeping it.
T.Y. Hilton. I just sent you an invite. Did you get it, Drew?
It's the NFL on EA Sports as we are in the inner harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with Andrew Luck and the Indianapolis Colts.
Gentry Cole got engaged today.
They left in the middle of a cold night in 1984, but the Colts are back, and we're underway in Baltimore. This is taken at the 3. Muscles him off.
Well, that return gives him a golden opportunity to go out in front. How does the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
From midfield now, here's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
To throw again on second down. Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Ingram. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
They'll run here with Ingram. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback. And no better...
And this throw will be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker.
That's some tree shit right there.
He's at the 50. The 30. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Colts TD.
God damn.
Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their
Dude, I'm fucking throwing, bro.
By the Colts. The sack by Marcus Hunt.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Marcus Hunt, yeah. You don't know Marcus Hunt? I just knew him because when he was in college, he's 6'8", so he was just big as fuck. He went to SMU. Like, he used to be blocking field goals and shit. He got drafted by the Bengals.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
But not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
I wasn't paying attention to what down it was.
So on 4th down, here's Sam Cook to punt it away. Chester Rogers deep for Indianapolis. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it.
His body was in bounds, and he just kept his feet up. Then Booby Dick, that's not Booby Dixon. Say, Booby Dixon out the league. Yeah, a rookie. I'm guessing. Just random guess. put Pernell McPhee starting at DN out of a clean-ass school.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. Naeem Hines, his first carry. And that closed up quickly there as he gets it up only to about the 17. Tim Williams makes the tackle.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13.
48 to the mark. Let's go, Mexico. Check 15. Check. Ball. Take out.
A shotgun snap for Love. Escaping the pressure right.
Pernell McPhee
gets in there to
out of a clean
that's
13
yards, and it's also 4th down now.
As I was watching the play unfold, my eyes immediately went to the referee because I wanted to see, was he going to put those 2 hands over his head and that universal signal for a safety? But it's at the 1-yard line. You know you're playing with fire when you get sacked that close to the goal line.
Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And this offense set up with a very short field. 1st and 10 inside the 20.
I don't know why I did that juke. I thought you was going to die.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the...
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. A 20-yard touchdown. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game. Great corner route there. Not only able to catch it, turn it upfield, and get into the end zone.
It usually involves a little bit of an extra move, doesn't it? You've got to get them thinking that you're moving to the middle of the field, and you're breaking away to that corner. Boy, that was well executed.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Luck, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They begin the drive with Hines. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. And he takes it across the 50 to the 46-yard line. These 2 teams all tied after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter, and it's our visitors with the football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 46. Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for an Indianapolis 1st down on a gain of 10.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no...
Like that. I'm sure you was throwing. I'm sure you were pressing throw. But it's just like once they got you squared up, it's just like the QB just freeze.
Luck and the Colts looking for something big here.
Yeah, they make you do that extra ass wind up though. Like people still fucking getting. Oh, quick, but you can't just get it downfield.
Out of the gun, Luck. He's going to air one out. Into the double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is 3rd down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field, and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a
punt. That's a
punt.
one-hand pick,
It's
though.
not an altogether bad result.
They'll run on first down. Ingram, he's trying to escape. He won't. He's taken down. Ingram taken down to the end zone. It's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. The result's not great thus far. A punt on the first drive and an interception last time out.
And let's face it, every team wants to come out on the field and play with some confidence, play some tempo, play with some rhythm. And when you're making those types of mistakes, you're not getting any of that put together.
So what do you say, time to get back to the basics for them?
In a lot of ways, yes. But the biggest one, of course, is finding people who will take care of the football and make a few plays. You got to have a drive now that calms down the entire team.
On 2nd and 9.
Buried and stiff.
Funches with a catch over the middle. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Oh, I thought you said Daniel Berger. And stiff.
From the gun on third down, Locke. And he's got his man, Hilton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Hilton's first catch, good for a first down. Luck now, after the pick on the last drive, 3 for 3 to start this drive. It's 1st and 10, and no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
On 2nd and 9, Luck. Ebron caught left side. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards there, first down. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when, and he told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football. Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It's way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for third down.
One thing I can say pretty safely, that route is not called if you don't have a guy who can throw the ball and put some mustard on it. Because if you're going to lollipop it in the middle of the field, bad things usually happen. It takes a strong-arm guy who can right foot in there, and they were able to successfully complete that one.
Good for a Colt first down. The former Lion Ebron there bringing it in from Andrew Luck. On first down, it's Hines. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's Luck. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hines. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. Now Luck. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Paris Campbell as the first half is winding down. And the Colts are able to grow their lead. Vinatieri able to tack on the PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
I would have ran that out.
Seconds, the time remaining in the half as they come up on first down. Jackson. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Jackson, options out left. Got some room at the 30. As they finally wrangle him in at the 48. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. So, boy, that's already the third they burn here. They are out of timeouts.
Are they letting me get a timeout?
Before we've even hit the fourth quarter.
That was crazy.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Second half ready to get underway. The Colts with a lead, and they will receive the football. This one taken just inside the 10. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Young, you still on here?
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 34. Well, they'll start on the ground with Hines. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he's struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
11.
They weren't on the same page there, Mo.
To throw is Locke. And he comes back with one complete. 7 yards on the play, and that'll make it 3rd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL. Being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
That should have been a fucking hit stick. They just made me lay down like while we were going in the same direction.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Slap, 12.
On 1st and 10, Locke. And his throw here is incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
2nd and 10 now from the 27. Luck now to throw. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. 5 yards on the pickup, and that'll lead here to a 3rd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
To the air again, Luck. And that's knocked away and incomplete. The safety that time, Tony Jefferson there on the coverage. This defense trying to do its part, active hands on that play, but their offense hasn't given them much to work with.
So they're not going to worry about it. On their side of the ball, all they're concerned about, can they create some scoring opportunities and help out that offense?
And Vinatieri's kick is good. And that will give them a 12-point lead. So chalk that down as an 8-play drive capped with a field goal.
Yeah, as a friend of mine used to say, they were moving and grooving for a while, but they couldn't keep the momentum going enough to get a touchdown out of it.
This will be taken in at the 1. And now look at him go. 20, 10, and all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Chris Moore, 99 yards. And the Ravens have cut it to within a score. Such an electric play, so much fun to watch, and you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork, to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
Like,
Look at the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's a handoff to Hines to begin the drive. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
Like 10 and 11, like I used to just sit there for hours just fucking
They'll fake the handoff. Now long. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Give him 2 yards on that play. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Or like back when Chris Johnson was on the Titans, like putting back kick return. That's a big.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tavon Young. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So that effort gives them a 3-point cushion and guarantees that a field goal going forward won't beat them.
Yeah, that's really good strategy because that's all you care about. Not getting beat at this stage. At least give your team a fighting chance.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
That was quick as fuck. A fucking kick return, a pick 6, and then a 2-point, like, fast.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Steps away to his left. Now flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. They'll wind up losing a full 10 yards on the play, but it's going to be 2nd down. To throw on 2nd down is Love. Caught left side by Hilton.
Oh, you know.
And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there.
And another thing that makes a comeback route really effective is that oftentimes after you've made the initial move, receivers breaking away from the defensive back, and that makes it a really tough play to defend. Nice chunk of yardage picked up there. Got an open man. That's Campbell. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now a play fake, and it's locked. On the right side, it's Hilton with a catch. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. Now a 1st down throw. Love.
Man, get the fuck out of here, bro.
At about the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back now in Baltimore. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a few goals separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready.
Everything goes sacks. Can't nobody throw out a shit.
Looking to run with Mack. And he'll actually lose a little bit of yardage here. Back to the 2. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
That almost felt like the defense said, he is not getting in. What a play.
Not only stopping him at the line, but pushing him back a yard as well.
X3, 218, jump.
On 2nd and goal. Luck.
That should have been my pick.
Incomplete.
Well, partner, so much for the mismatch. How about the guy at the 2nd level, that big linebacker, able to run with the receiver and make a play on the football?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
Monday.
They'll try to run with Hines. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. What a stand so far defensively. And now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Matt Judon. And the result, instead of the chip shot to tie, they turn the ball over on downs. They'll run on first down. It's Ingram. And he's going to take this up past the 10 to about the 11.
Oh, yeah, that's probably all you ever going to
run. It'll be 2nd down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the 4th quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers. 4th quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense. And this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it. Let me tell you, if you're a running back,
I hate that they put that fucking fullback all the way out wide like that.
In a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
So if we recount real quick, he had the touchdown earlier, and now he comes up with the sack here. No doubt about it, he's having himself a game.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Jackson, options out left. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
They don't even give you any range with that hit stick.
Colts will go on offense here
at all.
1st and 10.
Hey, you got to be squared the fuck up.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now it's Hines. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Luck looking deep for Hilton. And this is going to wind up incomplete.
Square him up.
The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down.
Trying to erase that deficit all at once. One big shot. He took it. Unfortunately for him, incomplete.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, NFL quarterbacks have learned the hard way. You're not going to get rich throwing against this guy. He's definitely too good. And this is now his 2nd interception of the ball game. And if I'm running the offense, I've got to tell my guys, you've got to go work on the other corner.
Jackson, options out left. On 1st down, Ingram. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, 62 yards. And the Ravens will extend their lead. Well, a lot of things have to go right for an option pitch to be successful. Everything lined up there on the long run.
It does, because you have to make the proper read. It doesn't matter what guy you've decided is going to be read on the defensive front. You still have to execute it. If he comes to the quarterback, you saw there, pitch it out to the running back, and off he goes. A lot of teams don't like to run the option because they don't like having their quarterback hit.
Let's go, boy. Bring it up.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Look, and the Colts come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. Patrick Owasor in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
I was pulling him down. They made me react so late.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one covers 29 yards. First down. Now a play fake here on first down. Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Patrick Owasor in there to take him down, and the clock will roll. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Patrick Owasor bringing the pressure yet again. That's his 3rd sack here tonight. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. So that'll back him up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Desperation throw deep downfield, and that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield.
He don't want it. No. Me. 41 Mike.
On 4th down, Locke. He's going to let it fly. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Ready. 53 fly. Check. 53 fly. It's our time.
They'll get their receiver involved here. It's Brown. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution.
He went to Oklahoma.
And maybe doing the things you practiced
Antonio
all week
Brown,
without major adjustments, just
coach.
doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
Damn. I needed that. Shit. I had me ready to not even want to play this, man.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
Yeah, I needed that. That was a nice, confident loser. You figure out. Huh? Dang, yeah, Lamar Jackson only threw 5 pass attempts. And then I only had 12 rushing attempts. And that including that in the round. Damn. So 12, 5. Did I get sacked? Damn. Hold up, can you see the score or something? Oh, that's crazy. I was only on offense for 6 minutes, 45 seconds. And Mikey had 17 minutes, 15 seconds of possession. Yeah, I only had 23 passing yards, 4 first downs. Shit, it started off pretty hoish. That 97-yard pick return. Then we just never gave. Then we just never gave up. But yeah. Yeah, that was crazy. And then that pick 6 was like 1 minute later. So that was like the big swing right there. What I won by 10. Yeah, that was them 2 scores right there. What did it? I only scored twice on the offense. I need to go look at that. When do you know when they starting that league up? Or probably be after, probably like September or some shit. Huh? That's crazy. They didn't give me. There is no replay of that kickoff return.